I started crocheting a pair of short overalls over the summer. I got the chest piece done, but it turns out I'm allergic to granny squares. Dozens of little squares you make, then sew all together. The same double crochets on the sides and chains on the corners, it's too repetitive. So I gave up. It's been sitting in a box on a chair in my room, abandoned, mostly out of sight. It's just there, waiting for me to frog every granny square to unravel and reuse the yarn. It hurts to get rid of all that work, but it's necessary. It's not healthy to carry the burden of unfinished projects. It's just something I've always done. Like how I used to play with glitter and gems and makeup before every school dance with you. The last time we did that, we were at my ex's house, a 2-year relationship that had recently fizzled out. Awkward, I know, but we made a good trio. I felt like nothing could go wrong. And then you asked me out. Said we could lay low, then you told random people and my ex that same night, broke up with me a week later, cut me out, pulled me in, proposed a fake wedding, wrote real vows, pushed me away again because 2 Corinthians 6:14 says, you can't be unequally yoked to a non-believer. So I'm left with scattered granny squares, yarn visible, stinging each time I see them. I remember we'd go to the carnival in the mall parking lot, eat cotton candy, ride the rides. I had a panic attack on the zipper and you yelled at me. Like 6 years isn't long enough to know I hate loud noises. So as much as I want to unpack that box of granny squares, I'm struggling to do it because each of them taught me something. By the end, I expected our friendship to die. You texted me out of the blue, said I wasn't religious enough, you couldn't keep me around. By then I was numb to it. But I keep spotting you in the band room, the parking lot, the forum. Like yarn, I twist and turn and tangle, reaching the end of my spool, a Gordian's knot. I want to keep working on projects, on myself, for the people I love. I know where to find more yarn. I take a deep breath, unravel the first square, weave a new memory. I sit in my car with my friend Crow. He wears a trench coat every day, pockets filled with shiny, interesting objects. He shows me a pocket watch, says it's broke, but he likes it and wants to see what I'll do with it. I try to clean and fix it, but only make it worse. What ifs from your shadow haunt me. What if he's angry, hates me, cuts me out? I prepare for the worst, but then it's normal. We just talk. He's a little sad, but we still joke and laugh together. So I grab a granny square, pin it to my wall, a reminder of everything I've learned. I grab my crochet hook and start a new project.
Goodbye to my dearest friends, Atticus, Dill, Scout, and Jem. Mr. Big Man says you're dangerous, but from you I learned to be selfless. My mama's anger was righteous when she said his band denies us a chance to learn kindness that's imperative to be our finest. And goodbye to my biggest fear, women in red to be seen, not to hear. Mr. Big Man says you're provocative, but you taught me to cherish how I live. My papa's smile turned when he said it's so we can't learn that it's not so much fiction, but a pattern, that it may well be our future. Mr. Big Man, why do you ban imagination and innovation? Why can I not read what I want to read? Why can I not feed my imagination? Why must you control me? Why must you be the boss of everything? My mind, my mouth, my protest sign, the movement to the south. Why are you banning books when the world looks like it's about to blow? Why does the literature have to go? Creation is a sensation. It's the civil stress reliever of a nation. It's art. And art is not a collusion. Art is a solution. Art is a revolution. Art is eternal, unstoppable, inevitable. Though you may try, you cannot deny us creative liberty, lest the world see your tyranny more clearly. You cannot ban our legacies, our lined and lettered memories, We will continue to dance and sing and read, to exercise free speech. And if we cannot read, we will speak from memory like in Fahrenheit 451. We will do what must be done to arm and load our guns that do not shoot bullets, but shoot truth. They shoot knowledge for the youth to learn and absorb so they can forge their own paths. Books cannot be banned when they're burned into our brains before you banish them. You may try to take our literacy, but our stories won't lose legitimacy. They have the longest lasting longevity. They are passed down like a legacy. So, Mr. Not So Big Man, all you're doing is poking the bear. Because I'm too well read to let it be read that I'm forced to wear.
Delusions plague my mind like a virus infecting a computer. I feel sick. And maybe I am. In a world of so many falsehoods, who's to say you're seeing what you think you're seeing? In a way, perhaps I'm not the me you know so well. Well, that's a lie. I can only be me. No matter the time, day, orientation of the stars, I can only be like the person I've always been, like the boy I am. But what if I'm wrong? Maybe the person I've been all this time isn't me anymore? I wish so terribly to be more than me, to be something greater, something more. I don't want to swim, I want to fly. Soar the skies, true to myself, through thick and thin. Even so, when all's said and done, I can only be me. No matter the time or day, I can only shine like the star I am, like the girl I am.